The Barnegat Bay, the largest body of water in New Jersey, extending nearly 200 square miles from Bayhead South to Little Egg Harbor. This unique estuary ecosystem has numerous different habitats, including barrier islands, eelgrass beds, salt marshes, tidal flats, and more, which is home to over 800 species of plants and animals. With this high number of species dependent on the bay, as well as humans, it is important to keep the water clean to continue having a healthy ecosystem. But, in recent years, it has been studied and found that the water quality is declining, and many species are being negatively impacted by this. You are now going to watch a video on bad water quality and its indicators.
Over the last 40 years, the rapid increase of population growth in Ocean County has created developmental pressure contributing to impaired waterways. Overall, there has been a 30% growth increase, resulting in 600,000 residents in Ocean County. These impaired waterways fail to meet quality standards. This means that the water in the area has level of pollution, such as bacteria or nutrients, that cause the water to no longer be drinkable, swimmable, fishable, or overall usable. A study by the U.S. Geological Survey estimated that about 1.4 million pounds of nitrogen entered the Barnegat Bay per year, with the majority of that coming from fertilizers used on land. The excessive amount of nitrogen is causing an increased growth of algae and phytoplankton, which overall upsets the balance in the basic ecosystem. Due to the excessive algae and phytoplankton decomposing in the bay, oxygen levels have dropped too low for the fish and other aquatic species that make the bay their home. The fertilized-fueled growth of algae and phytoplankton makes the bay water more cloudy, blocking sunlight from reaching submerged plants called eelgrass. Fish, shellfish, crabs, and other bay animals depend on eelgrass for food, shelter, and a nursery area for their young. The loss of this critical habitat has a ripple effect of wildlife throughout the bay.
Now you may be asking, what can be done? Well, you can take action by reducing stormwater runoff, conserving fresh water, planting native species, and cleaning your boats and cars without letting chemicals getting into the ecosystem. You could also volunteer for organizations and participate in events like Save Barnegat Bay, the Barnegat Bay Blitz, Paddle for the Edge, and so many more. You should also always report violations and environmental crimes, and lastly, become educated through citizen science programs and educational videos. We all have to do our part to be able to save the Barnegat Bay.